Hello, Stoic quotient. Stoics understood that fear is a natural human emotion, but also knew it shouldn't control our actions, as Epictetus said. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. So how do we face our fears and move forward? Let's break it down. 1. Identify your fears. Marcus Aurelius advised, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Name your fears to reduce their power. 2. Use negative visualization. Paradoxically, imagining the worst can help alleviate fear. As Seneca suggested, he who fears death will never do anything worthy of a living man. 3. Focus on what you can control. Epictetus emphasized there is only one way to happiness, that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Focus on your actions, not outcomes. 4. Practice gradual exposure. Musonius Rufus taught we should discipline ourselves in small things, and from there progress to things of greater value. Start with small steps to face your fears. 5. Reframe fear as excitement. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, believed in living in harmony with nature. Recognize fear as a natural response and channel it into positive energy. Now let's address a modern challenge: fear of failure in a social media age. Try this Stoic-inspired technique for 1 week. Whenever you're about to avoid something due to fear of failure, pause and ask, what's the worst that could happen, and could I handle it? This realistic assessment often reveals our fears as manageable hierarchies. Suggested expanding circles of concern. Apply this to your fears. How do your fears impact not just you, but your family, community, and humanity? This broader perspective can motivate action despite fear. Remember, facing your fears isn't about becoming fearless, it's about acting with courage despite fear. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Here's a challenge for the week ahead. 1. Choose one fear you want to face. 2. Break it down into small, manageable steps and commit to taking one step each day. 3. Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Our next chapter will explore how our food impacts our mental state. But for now, remember the words of Seneca: it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that things are difficult. From now on, every time you face a fear, you're expanding your comfort zone and proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you imagined. You're not just overcoming fear, you're building courage. Remember, on the other side of fear lies growth. And Chapter 8: Fueling Your Body and Mind. Opportunity. We faced our fears, and now we focus on an often overlooked aspect of our mental and physical well-being: the food we consume. Let's begin with an old saying: the human being is nourished by food in 2 ways. One is physical, the other is spiritual. This reminds us that what we eat affects our bodies, minds, and spirits. While the ancient Stoics couldn't access modern nutritional science, they understood the importance of moderation and mindful eating. Epictetus advised, no man is free who is not master of himself. This applies not just to our thoughts and actions, but also to our eating habits. So, how do we approach our diet with Stoic wisdom? Let's break it down. 1. Practice mindful eating. Remember, when you eat slowly. Pay attention to your food, its taste, texture, and how it makes you feel. 2. Choose quality over quantity. Seneca said, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Apply this to your food choices. 3. Understand food's purpose. Remember, food should be used for nourishment, not pleasure. While enjoyment is fine, remember food's primary objective is to fuel your body. 4. Practice occasional abstinence. The Stoics often practiced voluntary discomfort, including fasting. This can help you appreciate food more and strengthen your self-control. 5. Be grateful for your food. Epictetus advised, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Expressed gratitude for your meals. Now let's address a modern challenge: the abundance of processed and junk food. Try this Stoic-inspired technique for 1 week. Before eating anything, ask yourself, is this nourishing my body or just satisfying a craving? This pause can help You make more mindful food choices. Hero suggested expanding circles of concern. Apply this to your diet. How do your food choices impact not just you, but your family, your community, and the environment? Remember, improving your diet isn't about achieving perfection, it's about making consistent mindful choices. Here's a challenge for the week ahead. Choose one unhealthy eating habit you want to change. It could be snacking late at night, drinking too much soda, or eating too fast. Commit to changing this habit for 7 days. Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. In the next part, we will explore letting go of toxic relationships and memories. But for now, remember the words of Epictetus: it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. From now on, every time you choose a nourishing meal over an unhealthy option, you're not just feeding your body, you're nurturing your mind and spirit. You're practicing self-respect and self-care in a very tangible way. Stay mindful, stay nourished. Remember, you have the power to choose what you consume. Make choices that serve your heart highest. Chapter 9: Letting go of toxic influences. Good. We've already learned how to nourish our bodies with mindful eating. Now we turn to nourishing our souls by addressing toxic relationships and memories. Let's begin with a powerful quote from Epictetus: it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This reminds us that while we can't control others or change the past, we have power over our responses and the meaning we assign to our experiences. The Stoics understood that our social connections and memories significantly impact our well-being. As Marcus Aurelius advised, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. So how do we navigate toxic relationships and let go of painful memories? Let's break it down. 1. Recognize toxic. Seneca said, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Be honest about which relationships drain you and which uplift you. 2. Set healthy boundaries. Epictetus is taught, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Setting boundaries may upset others, but it's crucial for your well-being. 3. Practice forgiveness. Marcus Aurelius reminded us the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Forgiveness is more about freeing yourself than pardoning others. 4. Reframe painful memories. Epictetus advised men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. Try to find lessons or growth in difficult experiences. Now let's address a modern challenge: digital connections and social media. Try this Stoic-inspired technique for 1 week before engaging with any digital connection. Ask yourself, does this relationship or interaction add value to my life? This reflection can help you curate more positive digital experiences. Hierarchical suggested visualizing expanding circles of concern. Apply this to your relationships. How do your closest connections impact your wider social circles and community? This perspective can motivate you to cultivate healthier relationships. Remember, addressing toxic relationships and memories isn't about never experiencing conflict or pain. It's about responding to these challenges in a way that aligns with your values and promotes growth. Here's a challenge for the week ahead. 1. Choose one toxic relationship or painful memory you want to address. 2. Write down 3 specific actions to set boundaries. Practice forgiveness or reframe the situation. 3. Share your insights and experiences in the comments below. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength from now on. I hope you're reclaiming your power whenever you set a healthy boundary or reframe a painful memory. You're choosing growth over comfort, wisdom over familiarity. Stay strong, stay true to yourself. Remember, you can choose the energy you allow in your life. Choose. Chapter 10: Pushing beyond your comfort zone. Wisely, we've journeyed through many challenges and now face the most transformative: pushing beyond our comfort zone. Let's begin with a powerful quote from Seneca: it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that things are the difficult. This encapsulates the essence of stepping out of our comfort zone. It's about daring to grow. The Stoics understood that actual growth and virtue come from facing challenges. Their is a famous saying, move out of your comfort zone. You can only grow if you are willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable when you try something new. So how do we push beyond our comfort zones and embrace growth? Let's break it down. 1. Embrace discomfort. Epictetus has taught, if you want to improve, be content. To be thought foolish and stupid. Growth often means doing things that feel uncomfortable or unfamiliar to start small. Musonius Rufus advised, we should discipline ourselves in small things and from there progress to things of greater value. Begin with small steps outside your comfort zone. 3. Reframe challenges. As a Port OBB Unities Marcus Aurelius suggested, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. See obstacles as chances for growth. 4. Practice voluntary discomfort. The Stoics often deliberately place themselves in challenging situations. Try small acts of voluntary discomfort to build resilience. 5. Focus on the process, not the outcome. Epictetus reminded us, it's not what happened to you, but how you react to it that matters. Concentrate on the growth that comes from pushing your boundaries regardless of the result. Now, let's address a modern challenge, the comfort of routine in our digital age. Try this Stoic-inspired technique for 1 week. Commit to doing one new thing each day, no matter how small. It could be trying a new food, taking a different route to work, or learning a new skill online. Heracles suggested expanding circles of concern. Apply this to pushing your boundaries. How might stepping out of your comfort zone not only benefit you, but also your family, community, and even humanity? Remember, pushing beyond your comfort zone isn't about constant stress or recklessness. It's about gradual, intentional growth. As Seneca said, if one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. Here's a final challenge. 1. Choose one significant way you want to step out of your comfort zone in the coming month. 2. Break it down into weekly goals and commit to taking action. 3. Share your plans and progress in the comments below. As we conclude our journey, remember, the one thing you learn is when you can step out of your comfort zone and be uncomfortable. You see what you're made of and who you are. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, you expand your capabilities and understanding of yourself. Reflect on this. The greatest growth often lies just beyond the boundaries of your comfort. By daring to push these boundaries, you're not just changing yourself, but your world. Thank you for joining me on this Stoic journey of self-improvement. Remember, the real battle you versus you is ongoing, but with the wisdom of the Stoics and the strength you've cultivated, you're well equipped to face any challenge. Stay curious, stay brave, and keep growing. The best version of yourself is always one step beyond your comfort zone. Embrace them. 5. We've reached the end of this exploration, but remember, this is just the beginning of your Stoic journey. As Epictetus wisely said, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Your next task is to integrate these Stoic principles into your daily life. Progress may be slow and steady, so be patient with yourself while remaining committed to your growth. Every challenge, setback, and triumph is an opportunity to practice Stoicism. As we conclude, I challenge you to select one principle from our journey and commit to embodying it this week. Share your experiences and insights with our community. And remember that the true battle between you and yourself is lifelong. With each small victory, you're moving closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Stay strong, stay wise, and continue growing. Your Stoic journey has only just begun.